I've just got back from the doctor's and had my smear test, and it wasn't as bad, obviously, as my anxiety was making it out to be. I did manage to stay kind of calm and not panic about it until kind of last night and this morning. That was when I was most anxious, which is really good for me, because usually from the point that I book the appointment up until the actual appointment, I'm having like panic attacks every day and just not having the best time. But I managed to keep myself occupied and busy, and so I didn't feel that anxious until this morning. I did have a cry in the doctor's office. I walked in and said, look, I've got anxiety. I've done pretty well up to this point to not freak out a bit, but I just need to have a cry to let it out. And she was like, that's fine, that's fine. So I just had a little cry. She talked me through everything she was doing, which was really helpful, so I could just focus on what she was saying and make sure that I was relaxed and as chilled out as I could be. And then it was done and over, and yeah, it was just a little bit uncomfortable, the whole, you know, getting undressed from the waist down in front of a stranger. But it's over with, and I think I get the results in 3 weeks or something. She did say that sometimes they don't get enough cells on the first time, so I would have to come back in 3 months and have it done again, but if not, it'll be 3 years time. But it's done, I'm home. I've changed completely out of what I was wearing this morning because I just wanted to be cosy and comfortable. I'm going to get a little bit of work done this morning. Jack's downstairs keeping the dog occupied, and then we're going to head out and do some Christmas shopping, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit I suppose emotionally overwhelmed. I think I'm still kind of processing what's just happened, because it only happened like, well, it's 20 past 10 now, my appointment was at 20 to 10, so yeah, still kind of processing what's happened. I'll be feeling better this afternoon, I'm sure. I wanted to vlog and just kind of update on that, so if you are putting off, just go do it. It's not as bad as your anxiety makes it out to be. Basically just got back from town, and before I take my shoes off and stuff, I really want to try and get the light set up on the bush outside. We bought a load of stuff and I'm really excited about it, so I'll show you that when we get back in. But these are the lights I bought. I got them from Amazon in the sale. They had a lightning deal on or something. You get 2 little remotes and 2 copper wire lights, and they were like £8 or £8.50 or something. So £4 something per set, which I thought was really good. They're waterproof, they're battery powered, and we can turn them off and on from the remote. I don't know which ones. There we go. So it's got like all the different settings, and you can make them brighter and darker, and then off and on. So I'm going to find the batteries and get them in here, and we're going to try and put them on the bush. It doesn't look that impressive from this side, but from the front, they're on there pretty even. So this is everything we bought. We went to 2 places today. We went to Boundary Mills and also Twistle Mills, which is 2 places up north that I've never heard of until I came up here, basically. These were both from Boundary Mills. So this is some duvet covers, and it was £14. This, I'm so happy about, it's a red throw that's super fluffy, and it was £12, down from £50. Would not have paid that for it, but it's like the perfect red. It's showing up lighter on the camera than what it actually is, but it's like a nice dark red. We got this, which is meant to be a plant pot, and it was £10.49, but I don't think we're going to use it as a plant pot. It's going to go in the square, like one of these squares in our shelf, and possibly put sweets or something in it, I don't know, but it's like a giant Christmas mug and saucer. Somewhere down here there is a plate. The plate isn't so giant, that's probably like a normal sized plate. So yeah, it's like a giant mug and saucer, and we just needed basically something bigger to fill one of these holes, because we've got a lot of like trinkety bits, but they're all like empty at the back, so we wanted something a bit bigger to take up more room in one of them. And I got a few little bits and pieces. So these were all from Boundary Mills. The only things that weren't from there were these, so I'll go through them in a minute. So I got 3 packs of ribbon, which is so pretty. It's got like chunks of glitter in, and I got a red, a silver and a gold, and they were £1.58 each, and you get 5 meters on a roll, which I thought was really good. They had a paper chase outlet there, so this is the washi I got, and these were £2.13. And then I got these guys, which are really cute. They're just gift tags, and they were £1. There's only 3 in there, but they have like a countdown on them. On their tummy there's like a little countdown, which I thought was really cool, so I can use them in my journal. I'm probably not going to use them for like on gifts. But yeah, probably wouldn't have paid £2 for them, but £1 is like within my budget. And then I also got this guy for the tree. We went for tree decorations that were not red or gold, and we didn't find any, and we also went for a tree skirt and they didn't have any. I got this guy though, who was £4.99, so he was quite expensive, but I'm kind of choosing him as my like one special decoration for this year, I think. But yeah, so that's gonna go on the tree later. And then the main big thing that we got, or I say we, Jack bought it. Ta-da! So this guy, Jack spotted, we got him from Oswald Twizzle Mills, and he was sat behind a load of stuff on display, and we saw the price, and he was half price, I think, for £24.99. Would not have paid £50 for him, but he's basically a doorstop. I'm going to move him for a minute. Just...
Yeah.
So there's a reason why Jack was telling me not to go under the gonk. What I was trying to do was show you that he had a weighted bottom, and he's got like all this fuzz and everything, so we can place him like over stuff. But this was hidden underneath, which is my day number 3 advent from Jack. So hey, I ruined that for myself, but these are pretty cool. But yeah, he's now sitting here, and we've moved the other gonk. I don't know where we're going to move him to. He's over on the dresser at the moment. But over here we've got Mr. Giant Gonk and the Nutcracker. I think I'm tempted to take the plant out. Maybe we should just put the gonk in there. His hat can stick out. Like that. It's like a gonk's falling down the chimney. Oh, and his hat. I mean, it's kind of creepy looking. His hat has a wire obviously in it like the other one, so you can bend it. Hi, good morning. We are about to go to Wilko for a bit of Christmas shopping before Jack goes to work this afternoon. We got bits yesterday, but we didn't get everything that I initially went out for. And I also need to get some little bits and pieces for Jack. Do you actually need anything from Wilko's yourself? Yeah. You're just coming because you have to. Well, I appreciate it. I'll put my shiny shoes on. I got these shoes the other day from TK Maxx for 20 quid. Because I don't have many like trainer comfy shoes. I have a load of Converse, but I'm yet to gain more comfy shoes for walking around. As you can tell, I am back from town now. I've actually been back about 3-ish hours or so. We got back around lunchtime, got some lunch. Jack had a nap because he's going into work. Well, he's gone into work at about 3, and he has a night porter shift tonight, so he's got to be awake all night pretty much. He was awake all night last night as well. I'm going to show you everything I got from town, and then I'm also going to do a bit more decorating as well, because I got some bits to decorate the tree with today, so yeah. So first of all, I got, well, these chocolates from Wilko's. I've just put them in here so they're like somewhere ready to go on the tree. These ones are Cadbury's, and they were, I think, 9 for £1.50, so I got 2 packs of them. And then these guys were 6 for £1, and they're by Wilko. These baubles, I've been searching for coloured baubles since we put the tree up, basically, like online. I've been doing so many searches, and then obviously yesterday went to go find some and we couldn't find any. But these were from Poundland. There's 72 in here, and they were £5, which that is a pet peeve of mine when you go to a pound shop and there's stuff in there that isn't a pound. But hey. So yeah, it came with a load of loose string, so I've been tying them on this afternoon. and getting them all ready to hang. I also got these from Poundland, which are mini candy canes, and they're in packaging, which I really liked. I'm going to send these out to some of my patrons with a little gift for Christmas, just to say thank you. I got these from Wilko. They were £1.50. They are cheeselets, but they're treeslets. And then I also have 2 bags of stuff that I got that I've been hiding under my scarf here because I got stuff for Jack's Christmas presents, but I also got some stuff for Bonnie, so I'll show you that. Just ignore the mess that's going on here. I need to like sort stuff out. But these blankets, they're like fleece blankets on the inside. They're so soft. But she has one of these already, which she has chewed and stuff, so I wanted to get another one, and these are only £8 from Wilko. They're really good, and you can just bung them in the wash. I then got her this guy, who I think was £3, and it's just a hedgehog with a funny little plastic ball. We have to try and find toys which have like kind of added protection, I suppose, because just plain like soft toys, she chews through them so quickly. So anything with like an extra added plastic bit on it always lasts a lot longer. I also got her this ball as well, which was £1.50. Again, I'm not expecting this to last very long, but it has like an extra layer of something on the actual ball, so if she chews through this, then we still have a ball left over that she can play with. And then I got a selection of treats and stuff. I'm going to put the dentist sticks away for Christmas. I usually get her the smaller ones, but I got the bigger ones because they were the same price, but obviously you get more. So what I'll probably do with these is break them in half and give them to her like that. I think that's everything I got today pretty much. I spent a lot of money, but I got basically everything I needed for Bonnie, or at least something that she can open on Christmas Day, and a few bits for Jack as well. And then obviously the decorations that I've been hunting for. I bought a tree skirt on Amazon in the end, or eBay, one or the other, for about £10, so that should arrive soon. But yeah, so I'm now going to get on and do a bit of decorating before the light fades. Completely forgot about this guy. This is from Poundland, and obviously it was £1. It's not the best quality, but I was like, it's a little snowy post box, I can't really not. I've decided I'm going to wrap some presents because I have more presents than I have space to hide them. I know I've got a few more things coming for Jack in the post, so yeah, I don't want to be like overloaded with presents. I haven't bought him like a ton of stuff, it's just I don't have anywhere to hide it basically. So I'm going to get some wrapped, and I also need to wrap some for my family and friends that I need to get sent off, and yeah. This is our spare room, and it's basically just a dumping ground right now. I have stuff that I need to sort and clear and de-stash, and yeah, just out of my office. And then we have a load of Christmas stuff too. So these are the wrapping papers I got from Asda recently. They were 3 for 2, so they were £4 for 3. But they didn't have tons of nice designs this year. I just didn't like many of them. I like these two, and then I just got this one because, you know, 3 for 2, you're not going to leave one. So I'm going to take those downstairs. I think my mum would quite like the trees or the holly. I do still have some in here from last year though that I didn't end up using, so I've got like holographic stuff, some little, I don't know, Christmas village stuff. And I also have this one as well. This is like see-through snowflake stuff, which isn't really wrapping paper, it's like decorative stuff. I've gathered everything that I've hidden around my office and stuff and brought it all down here with wrapping paper, scissors and sellotape. And I'm just going to have a massive wrapping session. I'm one of these people who thoroughly enjoys wrapping presents. I think it's a therapeutic thing or something, but I get it from my mum, she loves it too. So I'm going to find some Christmas music and stuff and get wrapping. I've just finished wrapping up everything, and this is the aftermath of all of that. I'm going to put Bonnie's presents under the tree and see how she does. Last year she didn't touch any of them. We told her to leave them and she did. And I'm also going to put some of Jack's under there as well, his bigger ones. It's Wednesday and it is about 1 PM, so I've started this vlog a bit late, but this morning Jack got in from his night shift about 8 AM I want to say. So he's been asleep all morning, I've just let him sleep. I've come downstairs and I've been editing my vlog, editing another video for a brand and answering emails and stuff. So I've had a pretty kind of easygoing morning. It is tipping it down. It has been tipping it down since I got up, and I looked at the weather app and it said it's going to be tipping it down all day. And when I say tipping it down, it's like that really big drops of rain, you know, you go out there for 10 minutes and you're soaked through to the skin type of rain. So I don't think I'm going to get a walk in with Bonnie today. I didn't walk her yesterday either because we were so busy. So yeah, she's a bit crazy right now. But hey, I'm not going to go get drenched. She won't enjoy getting drenched. So I don't really know what the plans are for today. It is Jack's day off, but he's obviously spent half the day sleeping, which is completely valid considering he worked so late. But yeah, I don't know if we're going out somewhere or if we're staying in or what. I'm just going to crack on with some more work. I've got more jobs and to-dos. I'm trying so hard to get all of my work done by the 14th, and then I'm going to give myself like 2 weeks off. Usually I give myself the month, but this year I've got more to do with like Patreon and everything, and obviously I need to prep for January. I need to work a bit longer. But yeah, I try to give myself that time off because if not, I don't ever get time off basically in the whole year. So these have just arrived in the post, completely surprising me. I was not expecting them at all. They are from Elaine, the lovely Elaine, and I didn't realise my Amazon wishlist was actually like searchable. I've shared it with Jack and my mum. That's it. But oh my goodness, I'm so excited to start using these. If you haven't heard of these before, they are like super high pigment, I want to say paints, but they're not really paints. My mum has them and I played around with hers and I absolutely loved them. But they're like, it's almost like dust, and you sprinkle some on a page, add drops of water, and you can just play around with it and create like really awesome backgrounds and stuff. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with them. I might even crack some open later in the week for my December daily challenge that I haven't started yet. But yeah, thank you so much, Elaine. We're about to go shopping, food shopping, because we didn't go yesterday. I went upstairs to put some lip balm on just because I had sore lips, and I heard a fizzing and crackling sound in the bedroom, and I stopped and listened and realised it was coming from a plug. Stupidly, I went over and switched the plug off. I don't know, my brain instantly just went, oh, it's the light we got from China, maybe it's got a dodgy plug, should probably turn that off. I don't know. It had like an adapter as well, so it wasn't like straight into the plug thing, so I thought something might be iffy there. Realised that it was covered in water. I filmed a little clip of like the aftermath of what it all looked like, so I'll insert that as I'm talking. But yeah, I realised it was covered in water and the plug socket was covered in water, and then I looked up and saw that the ceiling had a wet patch as well. We have like a weird bit of ceiling there anyway, where some of like the plaster and stuff came off that we've just never fixed because, I mean, it's just a faff and we've never got around to doing it. Yeah, I realised that was wet and realised, wow, I could have very easily electrocuted myself then, and that was a really stupid thing to do. But equally my brain was like, we were just about to go out food shopping and that like could have turned into a fire. Like if I hadn't have gone upstairs to put lip balm on. But I'm not gonna go there with the what ifs because that didn't happen. I noticed it. I stupidly interfered, but I noticed it and we're gonna get it sorted. Yeah, so it's another leak that we've got to deal with. That's the third leak we now need to really address and sort. One of the other leaks, I don't know if you could tell, is this window. There's like a towel sat on the window because it comes like through the wall, but it kind of drips down and then splashes off of the window that it hits, like where the handle is, and then it just sprays water everywhere. And the other leak is in the kitchen, just above our like new little pantry bit. It comes down where the kind of ceiling meets the wall. Yeah, just another thing that the house has thrown at us, but we'll get it sorted. We'll figure it out. We have just got back from food shop and it was tipping it down and it was not pleasant. But we've kind of filled the little pantry section. I stocked up on baked beans. We also got ourselves a little treat each. We try when we remember to give each of us £1 to basically buy a little treat or something each week. So I chose Orange Smarties and Jack chose Cool Mint Matchmakers. Those are like, do you want them in the fridge? Yeah. Gives me remembering that you like it cold. We're also kind of both starving because Jack got up late so didn't really eat and I haven't had lunch yet. So we're doing an early-ish dinner at 3:30. So you could see it as late lunch or early dinner, but yeah, so we're doing some sausages, some veg and Yorkshire puddings. I was going to take these baubles back upstairs, but I think I'm going to keep them down because I want to have a go at making a tinsel wreath. Somewhere in here is some spare like empty little wreath things. There they are, because I had to buy 3 or 4, I think. 4. So I have some spares. And I saw, I think it was a Facebook video or something. It might have been on Instagram, someone making a tinsel wreath. And we have a bag of tinsel that we don't really use. So I thought, why not just have a little craft and make some little tinsel and bauble wreaths. I also set up the table a little bit yesterday just to make it a bit more presentable. That is the dream. I could eat Yorkshire puddings every day, especially Aunt Bessie's ones. We can't figure out who number 4 was. I said possibly Cedric. Who did you say? Neville?
Hedwig!
Oh, that is so cute! Look, he's stinkier than Harry.